Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing to you 10 non-fiction books that you can read this November. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. The first book that I'm recommending today is a recent read and it is The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. This is a book on personal finance. Okay, so if you're a person who's trying to read or wants to get started with reading books related to personal finance, I'd highly recommend this one because it is really very easy to read and it's also very short. The best thing that this book does is that it talks about how Babylon used to be the richest country in the nation a long time ago, and what were the things that the people there followed in order to increase their wealth and make it multiply in a good way. Also, another thing which I liked about this book a lot is that it doesn't read like a non-fiction book at all, because there are multiple things that the author tries to present to us, and all of them are really logical and practical in every way, and the way in which he presents them to us is through stories. Okay, so you don't feel like you're going to learn some methods or something. You're just going to read a story, and the story is going to remain in your mind for a longer time, and the things that he's trying to convey through the stories are really precise and to the point. So if you're looking forward to a book on personal finance, please do read this one because it is really easy. The next book that I'm recommending is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Merphy. For the first book, I recommended this one, right? This is a book which everyone accepts on normally, but this is a really subjective book, and some people, like half the people who have read this, don't accept everything that is said in this. It's mainly because there aren't any sureties for the things that are said in this one, but I'm sure that everyone can relate with the things that the author speaks in this one, at least to some level, either in a good way or in a bad way. We all have heard this saying, right? We become what we think, and the things that happen to us are based on the things that we think and based on our thoughts. This is a book that helps you to make your thoughts in a really positive and abundant way. It deals with tapping into the potential of the infinite intelligence, according to this book, which has created everything in the universe, and it also has the potential to change your life for the better in every way. And the author also makes it clear in many instances while quoting down certain examples that if you follow certain things, they will result in positive results for you. And I was also able to resonate with a lot of things that have happened in my life while reading this book, and I felt it to be really useful. So if you're a person who finds it difficult to have your thoughts in a positive way and direct them in a really constructive way, then you'll have to read this one, because the least thing that this can do to you is that it will make your thoughts positive and help you see things in a positive way so that you can be more productive and more efficient in your life. Next one is Think Straight by Darius Foroux. This is a really short self-help book. Okay, the title of the book actually carries the gist of the book in the perfect way. It actually deals with just thinking straight in order to attain our goals in a proper way. The proper way is a way in which you attain the goal faster than you actually anticipated to reach it, and also making the most use of the goal and making the journey count rather than just achieving the goal. We've all heard this saying, right? The journey matters as much as the destination. That's the thing that this book tries to tell you. While you're focusing your focusing your concentration and willpower towards a goal and doing everything that is in your power to reach there, you will have to keep your mind straight. You cannot let other thoughts get into your mind and confuse the voices that are going on in your head. This is something which we all face in our daily life. Even while working, we might get, if you're a person who's studying, or if you're a person who's working, you might have certain personal issues related to family or friends, something like that. While you're working or studying, if those things get into your mind, they're not going to help you be more productive in the thing that you're doing right now. In order to focus your thoughts to the thing which they are required to be focused on, you have to read this book. It's also really short and it is available for free in Prime Reading right now. The next one is Think Like a Monk by J. Shetty. Now this is a self-help plus memoir together put by J. Shetty. Personally, I'm a person who doesn't follow J. Shetty anywhere in his social media or in his YouTube channel, but I did find this book useful because I found a review of this book which was really good and I wanted to try it out. It was also not that long, so I gave it a try and I did like it a lot, because like any other self-help book which like any other thing which I expect in every self-help book, this is a book which provides positivity rather than just cluttering your mind with ideas that are not necessary. Okay, in this book the author actually talks about his life as a monk spent for 3 years while he practiced for being a monk, and how it helped in the other spheres of his life. And also he talks about two concepts throughout the book, which are the monkey mind and the monk mind. The monk mind is the mind which is actually trained in order to know and analyze thoughts which are actually necessary and which need to be held on to, and the thoughts which we need to live by, and the monkey mind which doesn't know which thoughts to hold on to and just keeps on bouncing between thoughts and not doing anything in a proper way. So if you're a person who's struggling with managing your thoughts and not being able to develop a proper routine in order to make your life better, then you'll have to read this one, because it mostly focuses on making your life better and also making others' lives better by making yourself better. The next one is This Is Going to Hurt, Secret Diaries of a Junior Doctor by Adam Kay. If you've been following me, you definitely know it. This is one of my most favorite reads of this year, and I can say that everyone needs to read this book. Okay, even the other books in this list, I don't mind if you don't read them, but please go forward and try to pick this book up and read it, because it's just so excellent. Okay, it's just the memoir of the author Adam Kay, and he tells how difficult the life of a doctor is. Okay, for us people who are not doctors and who are not involved in the medical field in any way, we are just standing outside the cage and watching these people perform different things and earning a lot of money for the knowledge and skills they are gifted with and they are trained in. But what it takes out of a doctor in order to do all those things and earn that money mentally, that's what this book explains in a really good way. Okay, the best thing which I liked about the book is that he actually conveys that frustration in every doctor's mind in a really satire way. Okay, he tells the things in the rawest way possible, but he doesn't make you cringe in any way. He makes you laugh or smile, and I just liked that aspect of the book. Every joke in this book that the author makes has multiple layers and multiple meanings. If you just go down to the mind of that person who's saying that and think, it just makes a lot more sense, and how much mental pressure and depression they are put through in order to earn this money as well as help other people actually live. That's what made me like this book a lot and also respect this book a lot. So if you're a person who wants to know something about the medical field and the mental health of doctors, then you'll have to read This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. The next one is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This is one of the most famous self-help books or non-fiction books in general throughout the world, and I'm sure that this book has a lot of positive points. You'll have to dig in to find the negatives in this book, but also those negative points are not objective in any way. They are really, really subjective. Okay, whether you believe on the words of the author or not, it's totally dependent on your thoughts. This book actually deals with the idea of the law of attraction. Okay, the law of attraction is the thing which actually drives everything in the world. Though you know it or not, your life is being driven by the law of attraction, which is actually fueled by your thoughts and the emotions that you put out in the world. What you give to the universe, it's returned back to you manyfold by the universe. If you're giving happiness and positive vibes to the universe, they are returned back to you in an immense scale. In the same way, if you're giving out negativity in any small form, it is given back to you in a multiplied way. So always try to spread positivity even though you are put into negative situations, is the thing that this book tries to tell you. And also the evidences that Rhonda Byrne provides and the affirmations that she gives in order to implement certain things that are said in this book, they are really good and very practical in every way. So if you're a person who's looking for positivity, again, go and read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Talking about non-fiction books, if I don't include this author, it will be a total blunder. So the book that I'm talking about is Who Will Cry When You Die by Robin Sharma. I have not read that many Robin Sharma books, just 2 or 3, but this is my most favorite as of now. And the thing about this book is that it's like a handbook for different things that you can follow in order to make your mental health better and help other people live a better life while living your life in a really good way also. In this book, he talks about 100 different things that you can do on a daily basis in order to make your day better, and it will automatically make your life better once you continue practicing it and make those habits in your life. They are not even really tough things to do. Okay, of the 100 things that he says, almost 50 to 60% of them can be very, very easily done by anyone without spending money at all. And I have you can easily try 10 to 20 things just after reading the book. You can just close the book and do them then and there. It's that easy, and I have tried doing them, and they've proved to be very helpful, and they've helped make me remain sane for a really good amount of time. Some of the examples that he says are listening to music, taking your time off screens, talking to your friends, and having a good family meal. And there are certain really, really good things like that. Reading, like someone needs to say me that, and it's really good. So if you're just looking for ideas in order to make your life better, that is small little tiny ideas, that is very minute changes that you can do in your life in a really easy way, in an effortless way, then you'll have to read Who Will Cry When You Die by Robin Sharma. The next one is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This is a classic non-fiction book. It is really short, okay? You can just read it within like 45 minutes to 1 hour. It's just that long. In this book, the author actually talks about certain suggestions, okay? They are not advice, they are not points, they are not like methods or techniques in any way. They are just suggestions. If you do this, your life can get better. It's not like you have to do this in order to make your life better. It's really good in that sense. Really short. So if you have like half an hour to 1 hour right now, try finding this book and read it either in audio form or Kindle or physical book. It's also cheap in every way, so go for and try it, because it will help you do things just while spending a small amount of time while reading it. The next one is Art Matters Because Your Imagination Can Change the World by Neil Gaiman and Chris Riddel. This is also a really short book. You can read it within 1 hour. It's that short. I've listened both of these in audio. That's why I'm saying 1 hour, because I was able to listen to them within that stipulated time limit. And the effects of those books, those just 2 hours, have been lasting for so many months for me now. And in this book, actually, Neil Gaiman talks about the importance of imagination. Okay, how without any other thing in this world, your imagination can just help to make your life better and make your world better and more colorful, and it's really good in that sense. He also stresses the importance of libraries and reading in this book in a really smooth way, okay? And also the writing of Neil Gaiman, as usual, is really beautiful. If you can, please go forward and listen to the audiobook, because it is narrated by himself, the author himself, and it's really good, and it's short. That's one of the main reasons I'm including it in the list. Finally, I want to recommend to you an author when it comes to non-fiction, especially self-help, and it is Brian Tracy. You can read any of the Brian Tracy books. They are all good mostly. I have read like 5 to 6 of his books until now, and I go forward to listen to his audiobooks, which are just 2 to 3 hours max in length, and they are on multiple topics: time management, success, personal finance, and many other things like negotiations, many small topics like that. And in each of those books, he gives us 21 methods or techniques or steps in order to do certain stuff in order to attain the title of the book. It is really perceptive in that way, and also very easy to follow. So go for and try that collection. And that's all for today. If you did find this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel, because I publish new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.